Buenas minutes. Good morning. Can you hear me well? Are you still there? Are you there? Yes. I'm just moving my eyes because on my right I have the people that write, and on my left I have the hour. I'm sorry I was late. It's just that it's funny, but because it's such a beautiful day, there was a lot of sun in the rooms of my house, and I couldn't find a place where the sun was not coming too much in front of my eyes. So I need to change the place, and anyway, and that's because it's a beautiful day. Just find a comfortable position for you to sit. Try to keep your spine long. The spine long, I remind you, is not really a formality. The spine long is something that helps the mind to remain alert. And what we want in the meditation is to relax very much the body, if possible, but the mind to remain alert. And a long spine, it helps very much to that, for the energy to run through the body. Is something that really helps the mind to stay present. So try to sit, but don't sit with your spine round. Keep the spine long. Try to keep also your neck long. Open the chest, relax the shoulders. If you need to move throughout the meditation, it's not a problem. If you can avoid moving always, then don't move. But it's not a problem to move if you need to. But try always to return to a long spine. Also try to find a place for your hands that you feel comfortable. They can be on top of your knees, they can be on your lap, they can be one on top of the other one. The way I usually do is I put one hand on top of the other one and then my thumbs touch each other. I just find it comfortable. Or sometimes I cross my fingers and put the thumbs together. But if you want to do it with your palms on top of your knees, that's also perfectly fine. Sit in a comfortable position, keep your spine long, find a comfortable place for your hands, and just close your eyes. We're going to try to keep the eyes closed throughout the whole meditation. But if for any reason you feel uncomfortable and you need to open the eyes, please open the eyes. Just take a couple of deep inhalations and deep exhalations. You know, this morning there was actually still there. There is a fly in the room and it's making a lot of noise. And at a certain point, I became kind of upset with the fly. It's, in my head, I said, "Oh, why are you making so much noise?" And then I remembered a quote from the Bhagavad Gita that says, "Everything follows its nature." What's the something like, why will you fight? Why will you resist? Why will you complain? That's the quote. Everything follows its nature. What use is complaint? What use is resistance? What use is to fight? And I would like to use this as the center focus of the meditation. Basically, the idea is that everything that appears at every second, including this fly, which actually is still in the room, is follow its own nature. And so it is a misunderstanding to resist that nature. That will be the main theme of this meditation. But before we come to that, simply connect to your body. Just have a sensation of your body. Now, at any moment, your mind may become active and some thoughts may appear, some memories, some worries, some plans, some thoughts about the past or the future. When that happens, and the moment you realize, all you need to do is return to the moment. Return to the moment. That's what we do. Throughout the whole meditation, return to the moment. The moment you realize that you're thinking about a problem in the job, something about your family, something about another person, something about whatever, the moment you realize that your mind is wandering somewhere else, all you need to do is return to the moment. That's all. There is no need to fight with that. There is no need to complain. Simply return to the moment. And that will be the other part of this meditation. Simply return to the moment. Connect to your body. Notice your legs. Start with your right leg. Just simply notice your right leg. Pay attention to it. Notice it. In your mind, notice your right leg. And notice your left leg. If you get lost at any moment, you simply bring the attention back. And in this case, you bring the attention back into your left leg. Notice your legs. Notice the weight of your legs. Now, notice your forehead. Just have a sensation of your forehead. If you get lost, simply return to the moment. In this case, simply return to the forehead. Now notice your hips and your genitals. Just simply pay attention to this part of the body. If you get lost, simply return to it. And again, notice your forehead. Just simply have a sensation of your forehead. Now notice your tummy, the navel area. Notice that when you inhale, the tummy probably expands. When you exhale, the tummy probably contracts. There is nowhere to go, there is nothing to do. Just simply pay attention in this moment to the navel area. And notice your chest. There is nothing to change, nothing to modify. We are just simply paying attention to what is. Notice your right arm, your hands, your hand and your fingers. Just notice the right arm. And notice also your left arm. Your hand and your fingers. And have a sensation of both of your arms. And once again, notice your forehead. Allow this moment to be as it is. Just simply return to the forehead. Now notice the whole of your back. Notice the length of your spine. If you're leaning against a chair or something, just notice the sensation of touching something else. If the back is not touching anything else, just notice the length of the spine. Notice your shoulders. Nothing to change. Just simply notice your shoulders. Notice your neck. Notice your face. Soften your lips. Keep your eyes closed but very soft. And once again, notice your forehead. Notice the whole of your head resting on your neck. And have a sensation of the whole of your body. Connect to the body, feel the body. And notice that right now in your body, there are probably around billions of activities going on. There are billions of activities going on in the body right now. And think about how many of these activities, how many of these billions of activities that are going on in your body right now, how many of these activities can you truly control? The heart is beating, that's one of the billions. The blood is circulating in your body, that's another one of the billions. There are cells being born and cells dying. That's another one of the billions of activities. Your nails are growing. Your hair is growing. That's another activity. How many of these billions of activities can you control? Connect to your body. Just notice this amazing, beautiful, incredible, miraculous body. Connect to it. See how marvelous it is that it is working the way it works. Your ears are hearing. Your mind is working. Connect for a few seconds to this marvelous machine. Feel gratefulness for it. Feel love for it. And notice that the body is following its own nature. It follows its own way. Sometimes we may like the way it follows. Sometimes we may not like the way it follows. But it has nothing to do with us. We can love it. We can take care of it. But there are billions of activities going on every second which have nothing to do with us. Notice that. Be aware of that. Just notice your body and find this sense of gratefulness towards it. Right now, there are billions of activities going on in the body, and these activities have no knowledge at all of this meditation that we are doing. There is no connection in many ways between the meditation that we are doing and the billions of activities that this body is doing right now. The body is following its own nature. The body is following its own nature. What use is resistance? What use is complaint? Marvel at its beauty. Connect to its beauty, to its amazingness, to its miraculous nature. But let it follow its own nature. Accompany it in its nature, in its way. Like if it was a very wonderful friend that you have, but your friend has its own nature, it has its own destiny. Accompany it with love. But just like you will do to a very good friend, set him free. Set your body free. Connect to your body right now. Feel your body, sense your body. Feel love for your body. Connect to your breathing. Just notice the air coming in and the air going out. See how the air fills the body, the whole body. The air penetrates all the way to your legs, all the way to your arms, all the way to your trunk, all the way to your head. The air is like food for the body. Feed your body with air. Just in your imagination, feel this love of the air to the body. How the air gives itself to the body. Notice your breathing entering the body. And just stay there for a few moments. Just notice the air entering the body, feeling this love for the air feeding the body. And let the body follow its nature. Accompany your body like you will accompany your best friend in its own destiny, in its own way. Embrace your body like you will embrace your best friend. With its ups and its downs, with its goods and its bads. Embrace it as it is, because it is the way it is. Come back to the breathing. And very gently allow more air to come in, more air to go out. And just very slowly, when you're ready, start to open your eyes. Move your hands, move your arms. Notice the beauty of the body that can do what it can do. Thank you very much. That was a meditation for today. Return to it in your everyday life. Return to this connection to your body often. If you have any comments or any questions that you want to do, you can write them in the live chat. And if not, tonight at 6:30 we will have a conversation about my book or the subjects that are in my book, which are very varied. And hope to see some of you there. Thank you very much for being here. But please, I will stay a few more moments if you want to comment something. Thank you, Sibyl. Thank you, Alexandra. Don't take the body for granted. Don't take anything for granted. And I will not even take for granted the fly that has been flying around. I don't know if you heard it, but I did. That was a joke. Thank you to all. I wish you a very nice day, and I hope to see some of you tonight. Thank you. Ciao.